Oh, yeah, welcome to our Best of the Week podcast, everybody. Welcome. It's called the It Does What It Says on the Tin podcast because it does. It's the best of the week.
It is what it sounds like on the tin.
Now, Joe Biden, he's old. And he's not getting any better, I don't think.
He's old.
And that's fine because that's called nature. But
yeah, that's
you don't
aging.
have to be the president of the United States and be that old.
You don't have to have the most stressful job in the world at that age.
Do you think, though, look, and having, I don't know if you know this, but I don't know Joe Biden.
What?
I don't think he looks like he's that stressed about things. I think he's had such an epically, fully colourful life, but both tragic and filled with wins as well, because he's had some very bad
Oh, a
things
very
happen.
tragic life. He's lost two children.
I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of that going on. And, you know, Hunter Biden, like, to the outset, he looks a bit of fun, but I guess if you know him, hard work. But he's in the news, and you're about to present to us why, well, maybe he's just getting a little bit on.
Yeah, for sure. He held a meet and greet at
What is he,
Irvin.
the cause?
I know, yeah, or doing like a book tour or something. A meet and greet at Irvin Valley College in California. Now, this young girl comes up to him, one of the meters, and Joe Biden offered her a little bit of dating advice. Have a listen.
Now, the very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys in your 30s.
No what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
No serious guys till you're 30.
I know, and I should say in the video, he's got his hand on her shoulder and like saying it in her ear. Look, there's a lot of people around.
Well, firstly, wait. From behind. She's facing one way. He is standing behind her, almost saying it into her ear and holding her shoulders in a really, like, don't move kind of way.
Yeah. And no serious guys till your 30s?
Yeah. Well, maybe just have fun in college like these girls do.
Hi, my name's Chelsea and I'm going to University of Arkansas. Whoop it.
Yeah, scratch cat.
Claire Jensen and I'm going to BYU.
No serious girls there either.
Hi, my name is Mason Drury. I'm going to OU. Boomer Sooner, baby.
Boomer Sooner, baby. Some people have dubbed Biden as Creepy Joe, while others have said that they see him as a grandfather figure kidding around with a youngster.
She's too young. Like, she's not even 18, is she?
Yeah, no.
Are you talking about relationships with someone under 18?
And I get the vibe that she didn't bring it up.
And I get the vibe that I don't think she cares who he is.
No.
It's like, you could say that to other people and they probably like it because you're the prayers.
Yeah, for sure. Also, apparently, the Secret Service tried to stop her from filming after Biden spoke with the girl and everyone around because they're probably like, oh, Joe, he's off on a tangent again.
Yeah.
He's certainly, like, look, I don't know where I stand on Joe Biden, but he's not on my, like, dinner party invite list.
No way. No. 13, 24, 10. Have to have soup around him. 13, 24,
And a
10.
Werther's original.
What's your number one dating golden rule? Your number one golden rule for dating. Share it with us. What's your number one dating golden rule? Because Joe Biden has offered his.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10 is our number. And offered it to someone who didn't really look like they wanted it or asked for it.
No, this young girl, Biden's been dubbed Creepy Joe. She's a uni student at the Irvin Valley College.
Oh, so she is over 18.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess she's over 18.
person. I'm going to Texas State University.
Because you're 18 at uni, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, she looks so young, though.
Maybe because she's next to Joe Biden.
Oh,
Maybe
absolutely.
you and I should just stand next to Joe Biden. We'll probably look like we're in Oshkosh Bagosh catalogues.
He's so old. He's so
Is he
old.
80? Oh,
He's 70, late 70s. It's Nancy
No,
Pelosi
he's
that's
80.
82.
Mate, he's 80.
Oh,
Isn't he? Isn't he 80?
78.
I think we're not being 80.
79.
I think it's just because of the job he has. Like, I always think Americans age better than us for some reason. Cause
Yeah, for sure.
They're in the Northern Hemisphere.
I don't
Not
dislike
getting
him.
hammered by sun.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And also, he's been vice president for 8 years. That's got to be taxing.
Oh, yeah. I just don't think he looks like he takes much on. Like, he looks pretty stress-free. His 80th is on November 20. Maybe we go over for it. Broadcast live.
We're going.
White House.
Biden's 80th. Remember that couple back in the day? I think I don't know who I was saying this to the other day. Remember that couple that went to a function at the White House? It might have been when the Obamas were in there. Yeah. And they got all dressed up, all pooned up, and just waltzed on in to this function at the White House.
Did they really?
Yeah. I forget their names. And then they sort of crowbarred that into a bit of fame, and maybe one of them did Dancing with the Stars or something.
Oh, that's fun. I do remember that, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Obamas are pretty relaxed. A bit like Albo was on Thursday. Pretty chilled with who was at Kirribilli when we were just wandering around his house after playing cricket with Fitzy and Whipper.
Well, the other thing I was thinking about when you went to Kirribilli House,
the
bedroom, like the master bedroom at Kirribilli House or the White House, isn't it a bit like, Scott was just sleeping in here, or like, Trump was just sleeping in here? I know it's not the same mattress.
You changed the beds.
Yes, I know you changed the bed, but it's still weird.
I think, well, as I said with Albo, Marrickville to Kirribilli, I'm not sure anyone's ever made that transition before.
No.
I don't know. I think you just take it on as a part of the job. I mean, look at King Charles. He's not even using Buckingham Palace as his house.
No, is he staying in Clarence House, or is he?
I don't know, Clarence. I think he was Diana's, wasn't it? And I think Camilla's a little bit like, I don't think about that, but he loves the garden there.
Oh, of course. He's an eco-warrior man.
Well, that's why I think as well, I'm not sure if we're talking about this today, he's trying to sell off a lot of the Queen's amazing racehorses.
Oh, my, what, cash converters?
Maybe, yeah. Gumtree, whatever.
Wow.
Hang there, Barb. Hang there, Tom. We're speaking about number one dating or gating. What's your number one dating rule?
Is it me?
Your number one dating golden rule, Jenny, because Joe Biden has basically said to this young girl, well, let's hear it again, shall we?
Yeah, it's a bit creepy.
The very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys in your 30s.
Okay. No what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
What's yours, Jenny?
Mine is that they don't have a wife.
What?
Oh, yes, right. Don't date someone that has a wife. That's a very good
Don't date someone
rule.
with a wife. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Has that happened to you, or is that have you been burnt?
It has a few times, actually. You'd be surprised.
What, you're attracted to married men, or they don't tell you?
They don't tell you, and they've been on dating sites. Like, they're actually on dating sites, and they're
that's
married.
Wouldn't you think
You
with the
can't
amount of
do
people
anything.
with the amount of people on dating sites, that even the man's wife's friend will go, hang on, is that not Jono?
Yeah, from down the road.
I've had a friend who actually, I had a friend who caught her fella, and he just denied it and said it was somebody using his pictures. But we don't think
well,
so.
you know what? Someone's actually, I've been on Tinder before, but with a guy, and the guy had me on one side and Richard Wilkins on the other, and that was his profile picture.
Oh, my gosh.
And all these people were like, you're on Tinder. I'm like, what?
You know when people get their profile stolen and someone's using their pictures pretending to be them?
Yeah.
God, don't people like to let you know about it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, someone's taken my pictures. And I've got a friend that does it all the time. Someone's taken my pictures. And I'm like, why? Why you?
Barb, your number one dating golden rule, what is it?
Sexy legs.
Sexy legs.
Oh,
They have to have sexy legs.
Like toned, like thin. How do you like them?
Just muscular, like nice muscular calves. Yeah, just
Hairy?
Oh, well, yeah, my back in the day, because it's been a while, but my husband's now got hairy legs, but he has got very sexy legs.
And that's
very,
all right,
very
nice.
sexy.
Okay.
Do you say get those sexy legs over here?
Where are you, Barb, on back hair? Because this took my breath away on Saturday. I was in the park on Saturday just with the kids hanging out, and there was a bloke walking around on his AirPods on the phone, and he had a T-shirt on, and he had red hair, and he had a tuft. He was a young guy, but a tuft, almost like this is like he thinks this is fashion.
Yeah.
Of the biggest bush of red hair just sitting on top of his T-shirt.
Like a collar.
Yes.
No.
Not for Barb.
Not much. I've got a little bit, and he's got a little bit, but not much.
All right, good stuff. You love hot legs. Finally, Tom.
Oh, guys, my one's got to be anyone that starts with the name Tina. It just gets me there.
So the name Tina.
Yep.
Okay. Not anyone that starts with the name Tina. the name Tina.
Tina gets you going. Are you a big Tina
Turner.
Arena fan?
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Have you seen that Tina movie?
Tina.
That's pretty good.
Tina Turner, yeah, why not?
That is the weirdest response for anyone with the name Tina.
Well, hang on. Are you seeing someone at the moment, Tom?
Oh, yes, I am actually, and
What's their name?
she's close to being my wife.
What's their name?
Tina.
Oh, my God. I don't know how you keep it cool around her.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just happened.
Tina gives you the tingles. Thanks, Tom. He's dated what? 8 or 9 Tinas. Wow.
Oh, my... I don't know how to process that.
I know because it's written AWP. he's dated 8 AWP 9 Tina.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Let's talk historical apologies. And we're not talking serious political ones.
No.
We're talking about things that you're like, you know what, on second thoughts, I want to apologise for something that I did 15 years ago.
Yeah, do you want to apologise for being like a bitch in high school or something?
Okay.
If so, I'm putting my hand up.
13 24 10. Give us a call. What do you want to apologise for? From back in the day. Hey, look, we'll even go as historical as last week.
Yeah, okay.
Yesterday, at this stage with no calls, we'll even go yesterday if you want. But
Yeah.
it's historical apologies. 13 24 10 by jumping on the air. You have a good chance at winning $10,000 after 5.
Yeah. Sorry to my neighbours, maybe, for karaoke on Sunday night. Late at night.
Did you?
Yeah, a bit of that. No one asked me. I just
kept saying
forced
you
into
had
it.
a wholesome weekend, and then you drip feed me little bits that would suggest otherwise.
Oh, no, it was a very wholesome weekend. Sunday I worked, and then we just had some people at mine for drinks. Certainly wasn't a wild weekend.
Wasn't it?
By my standards.
Okay.
By other people's standards, perhaps.
Okay. I'll take your word at your word.
This is Brendan Fraser, and here you go. Here's a hot take. I reckon he's going to win an Oscar for this.
Tell me the movie again.
The Whale.
But it's not about a whale, is it?
No, I have no idea what it's about, to be honest. But it got like the longest standing ovation in the Venice Film Festival history or something like that.
Who wants to stand up and clap for that long?
And also, aren't we all meant to be getting off Venice? Like, isn't Venice sinking? Why are we now? Why is there a film festival there?
Got those big heads on it.
Oh, I know, all that ego. But Brendan Fraser has apologised for causing a traffic jam in 1997 while filming George of the Jungle.
Oh,
Banger.
that's why I played that. Yeah.
Oh, I saw it in cinemas. I was 7.
Did you?
Yep.
What was the movie he was in? Well, you were too young for it, but I played the girls the trailer. He's in it with Matt Damon. Very young Matt Damon, very young. It's called something about school.
Oh. I only remember...
School Ties.
Oh, School
It's
Ties.
a great film.
I watched The Mummy.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's the kind of end of my Brendan Fraser knowledge.
He went away for a long time.
I know, and he's
Something
back.
bad happened.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it's back. He's back. I think he's going to win the Oscar for this film. That's me saying it without having seen it. I'm just...
Margaret Pomeranz is back.
I've got my jazzy earring on. So what happened was when he was filming George of the Jungle in 1997 in San Francisco, for some reason, they put a mannequin hanging by a parachute on the side of the Oakland Bay Bridge.
All right.
And it brought traffic to a standstill and even interrupted Oprah's TV show as there was a breaking news report. Yes,
Yeah.
Oprah. With helicopters saying a parachute is dangling on the bridge. I think we have some audio.
Well, there was a parachutist and a mannequin dangling from it, and I was the only one stopping to watch. All the traffic on both sides of the bridge was stopped to rubberneck for that because they took it seriously.
So he's apologised at the premiere of The Whale 25 years later after the incident.
Well, that's good.
He seems like a great guy.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, Brendan.
Speaking of hair, though, what's happening with that? Is that for a movie?
What, that hair?
Yeah.
It's like...
well, how would you describe that? It's like he's put his...
Is it gelled?
It looks like it's like really frizzy.
It does. Oh, yeah.
And very bald.
Frizzy.
Very
I
thin.
know. How
Thin
old's Brendan Fraser?
Can I ask Alexa?
Yeah, ask Alexa.
Hey, Alexa, how old's Brendan Fraser?
Come on, Alexa.
Let's see here.
Oh, Alexa's having a snooze.
Hey, Alexa, how old's Brendan Fraser?
Brendan Fraser is 53 years old.
Holy Really?
Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting.
No.
No, but good for him. Oscar coming his way, according to JC.
Zoe, you are through to the historical apology hotline. What do you
Hi,
got for
Zoe.
us?
All right, this apology was about 9 years coming, and I'd like to say sorry to my dad because when I was about 15, he made me dinner, and for fun, he decided to put some bacon in my salad, and I screamed the house down and cried because now my lettuce was hot and I didn't want to eat it.
That's great. I hate hot lettuce.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be really gross, but it was a good salad, and it's taken me 9 years to admit it, but I'm sorry, Dad.
No, yeah, bacon in salad is
Very big of
great.
you,
It's
Zoe.
very Matthew Hayden.
Oh,
You know Matthew Hayden, the cricketer, put his cookbook out and they all just had mango and bacon through everything.
That's so Queensland.
I know, it's a bit like Donna Hay, like, grates lemon and puts chorizo through everything.
Oh, yeah, Maggie Beer throwing around Verjuice like it's going out of fashion.
Verjuice, I know. What is that? Is that just vinegar?
I think it's something she's made up.
No, well, she's
got a monopoly on the Verjuice market.
And fig ice cream. Have you heard of some chocky?
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, she loves it. Everything's salted. It's not just caramel, it's
I
salted
know.
caramel.
And also
Burnt
salted
toffee.
caramel. I get it now.
Oh,
We're done.
Salted caramel can take a hike.
I know.
And it's always burnt toffee. I'm like, well, you're not doing it right then if it's burnt.
Hey, look at you.
Gotcha, Maggie.
Good chef, bad chef. It's a juice made by, it's kind of like an apple cider. Let's go with that, as opposed to that very complicated sentence to say on the radio.
Brianne's, you know.
I know, Brianne's really taking us off-road in her Subaru Outback with that one.
So weird having someone on the team that does stuff on the weekend.
I know, outdoor stuff.
I know. Embraces life.
I know. I just went down the coast for 3.5 hours with the tent.
I know.
What for?
With their drinks.
Yeah, I know.
They're
With
an
their
open
opening.
bar.
Nikki, what do you want to apologise for?
Hi guys, I've got a double apology from 30 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I took my sister's car without her knowledge and I actually scratched it on a pole in the car park and she blamed the neighbour. So she still doesn't know that it was me.
Oh, good on you, Nikki.
Well, you've said it now. Do you feel good? Do you feel lighter?
Yeah, it's not really ever bothered me.
All right, Maddie, you're last. Thanks for sticking around. What do you want to apologise for historically?
Hey guys, how are you?
Really good.
That's good. Well, I was at uni today and most of my peers were going to level 18 and I was getting off at level 16. And I just want to apologise to them because I did a really bad crop dust.
Oh,
Maddie.
God, Maddie.
I left it linger.
Oh, wow.
I know, I'm terrible.
Wow. Okay.
Just get it off your chest and out your bum, I guess.
Out your bum off your chest. LMFAO are on the line. They want to say sorry for party rocking.
Oh, my God. They've got a lot to apologise for.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
You know who needs a rebrand? And by rebrand, I mean going away and leaving us alone is James Corden.
Tell them what it's about and who you play.
Now, I have to admit, I've never met him, but I've just never been, I can't stand him. I can't stand his smarminess. I can't stand his... He just looks very condescending and up himself. And look, he's had a very good idea with carpool karaoke.
Oh, I know.
But does that mean all this now, that he's in every movie? He's the voice of some of my kids' favourite movies.
Yeah, he's really crowbarred his way in. But can I say, it's very impressive that you've managed to bite your tongue for 39 minutes into the show. It took you 39 minutes to get to the James Corden story. I'm impressed.
Well, we did start with it real early, touched on it. But, well, firstly, I mentioned this story from 2017 on the radio a little while ago. This is the one that took the cake for me when he was sitting next to someone on the plane. James Corden on that flight, remember? Just sitting there.
Oh, yeah, tell that story.
Screaming. And everyone's thinking what a hero he is because he's just sitting quietly next to them with his eye mask on asleep. The flight finishes and they get up and then that woman hands James Corden her bag as if to say, can you at least please just take this? That was his wife and child the whole time. He did not do anything and they were sitting right next to him. London to New York, I think it was. The whole flight he was asleep next to his crying baby and his wife didn't do one thing. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, the owner of Balthazar, the New York restaurant, How Bizarre.
It's like very popular with the celebs.
Well, we're on the menu now. I mean, we're millions of miles away, but gosh, I want a pommes frites.
Oh, it sounds good. The bouffe bourguignon.
And the Mullers frites, which is mussels and frites.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the Oyster Mary. We were discussing that.
Well, I'll take that off your hands.
So that's a Bloody Mary with an oyster in it.
I think the oyster comes in a shot of vodka on the side.
Right.
Is that right with an Oyster Mary?
Oofta. I don't know. I still don't know about that.
Hey, mate, we're in New York. Order it.
Okay, yeah. I'll let my hair down.
Actually, Dan, can we get some brasserie music? Some kind of like just it is a French restaurant, so just some French brasserie music. Because the owner of the restaurant, so this guy Keith McNally, he's right up there.
Such a great name, Keith
I know,
McNally.
he sounds like a CNN reporter.
I know.
Has claimed. Hang on, here we go. French music. Yeah, that's kind of. It doesn't feel Balthazar, but look, last minute, I get it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We'll take it.
He's claimed that James Corden is the most abusive customer he's had since the restaurant opened. Wait for this. 25 years ago.
I know. Hang your head in shame, James.
We have to put the Instagram. We're putting the full Instagram post up because we'll go through it. We should put it on our socials. It's pretty epic. You should read it. It's easy to find if we can't do it. Maybe we've done our quota for the day. Can't put too many grids up.
Oh, I know. It'll change the algorithm.
Oh, gosh. I can only post at 3:51.
It does my head in.
I know, me too. Just post it. It's just Instagram.
Yeah.
In an Instagram post, he said James Corden is a hugely gifted comedian. Well, that's weird.
I know.
But a tiny cretin of a man.
I mean, and everybody's been through this restaurant, you know. Like, he's seen it all, Keith McNally, and he's pinning it on James. That's not good.
He then went on to give two examples of his treatment. The first was, go for it, Joel Creasy.
James Corden demanded freebies and threatened the eatery with a bad review after finding a hair in his food.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to read the actual thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Which one?
the manager's report number 1. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I've got it on a different sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, manager's report number 1. In June, James Corden was here on table 61.
And this has all just been put up in the last few hours by this restaurant owner.
Yes.
Yes.
After eating his main course, Corden showed the hair to the Balthazar manager, G, who was very apologetic. Corden was extremely nasty to G and said, "Get us another round of drinks this second and also take care of all our drinks so far. This way, I write any nasty reviews in Yelp or anything like that."
Oh, my God. Okay, manager report number 2. James Corden was at Balthazar with his wife on October 9. This is like a week and a half ago. He asked for a table outside. Brunch maitre d' Ali Walters took the party to table 301. Mr. Corden's wife ordered an egg yolk omelette with Gruyere cheese and salad. Yummy.
Nom, nom, nom.
A few minutes after they received the food, James called their server, MK, and told her there was a little bit of egg white mixed with the egg yolk. MK
imagine.
informed the floor manager, G. The kitchen remade the dish, but unfortunately sent it back with home fries instead of salad.
Oh, my God.
That's when James Corden began yelling like crazy to the server, "You can't do your job! You can't do your job! Maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook the omelette myself!"
No.
This is yelling and screaming like a little
So
pig.
rude.
Like a pig. MK was very apologetic because he's a professional, or she's a professional,
Yes.
and brought G over to the table. He returned the dish, and after that, everything was fine. He gave them promo champagne glasses to smooth things out.
Yeah.
G said that Corden was pleasant to him, but nasty to the server.
Oh, don't
MK
do
was
that.
shaken, but the professional that he is continued to finish her shift.
Wow. I mean, do you reckon James Corden's trying to impress his wife or trying to impress whoever he's at the restaurant with, or he's just dick?
Are you ready for this? Keith McNally, since all this is all today, by the way. This is not historic allegations. It's come out. James Corden, so this has been out for a few hours. James Corden today just called me to apologise. Having effed up myself more than most people, this is Keith McNally saying, I strongly believe in second chances. This is great. So if James Corden lets me host his late show for 9 months, I'll immediately rescind his ban from Balthazar. No, of course not. But anyone magnanimous enough to apologise to a deadbeat layabout like me and my staff doesn't deserve to be banned from anywhere, especially Balthazar. So come on back to the 5 and dime, Jimmy Corden. Jimmy Corden, all is forgiven.
Oh, okay. So he's backpedaled a little bit. I mean, he's going to be on his best behaviour when he comes in. Someone else wrote in, so now all these, anonymous allegations are coming through.
Yes.
I think a lot of it, Dermois have been fanning the flames with that a bit, but someone wrote in, said they sat next to him at the Soho House in Miami and he was refusing to order anything than avocado toast, which wasn't on their menu at the time. And I recall overhearing him being rude to the waitstaff and demanding they make it.
And then Wu-Tang Taco is one of the great Instagram handles.
Wu-Tang Taco.
Hey, James, you won't remember me. I think we talked about this when it happened. You won't remember me and my friends. They sat at a table next to you and Harry Styles and some others in London's Chinatown about 6 years ago. We didn't bother you, but you were massively entitled C-word who yelled and treated the waitstaff like crap. And when one of my party politely suggested you calm down, you got really aggressive and threatened in a very chubby, like boozy panda way. So my question is this: why did Harry seem so cool while you were such a massive, throbbing bellend?
Oh, it's all coming out.
This is the best day.
I'm also just be nice to the staff. They're in charge.
But it's a bit Prince Andrew, isn't it? When you hear that a grown man, it's one thing to get angry. A grown man is yelling and screaming and getting a bit tanty. No one needs a tanty from anyone except like a toddler.
Especially over a bit of egg yolk going into your egg white omelette. That's, it's not worthy.
Buster for Jones.
Oh, my God. Is this his show finishing up at the end of this year or is that Trevor Noah?
Oh, no, it's James Corden's. End of next year, though, isn't it?
End of next year.
Didn't he announce it, and then when he announced it, he said goodbye in a year?
Oh, my God. I wonder if he'll go back to Balthazar.
I wouldn't.
No.
End of 2023. All right, there you go. We're asking what your favourite slay or insult is because James Corden, it's our story. This is our... what's a big news story that doesn't involve any bad things?
This is our big headline news today. This is our personality today.
This is our Notre Dame.
Yeah,
our Notre Dame fire.
Yeah, we have got this story covered. Don't go to anyone else.
Yeah, post your photos outside Balthazar today.
I know. They're going to be booked out for months.
Oh, I know. It's great. Yeah, the guy who runs it, Keith McNally, the owner, I guess, 25 years in the biz, said that James Corden is a hugely gifted comedian, which is a lie, but a tiny cretin of a man. Cretin is one of those words. I feel it's a very Victorian word. Cretin. I hear cretin more in Vic.
It's great use of the word. I haven't heard it in a while.
Other words used to describe James Corden from our mate Pete Ford, nasty pasty on the morning show this morning.
Yes, Pete was not holding back. Someone called him a boozy panda.
I do love boozy
which
panda.
I did like, but they also used quite a few other expletives.
I found lately, because my go-to slay or insult changes.
Yeah.
It changes like the wind. Mine at the moment is a blank rag. You're a blank rag.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty gross.
Yes,
like if you're one of those, you're pretty gross.
I'd like to drop a bit of your dipshit. You know that one. Love that bit of that.
Oh, what about ours? Your shit stirrer.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're a real shit stirrer.
It's just words, guys.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I love him, but Keith McNally, bit of a shit stirrer. He's really stirred it today, hasn't he?
He has really stirred it. I'm not loving his little backtrack apology, but it was weird. It was a weird apology.
Also, we need to see Keith McNally because we saw a photo of him before. He looks like a Keith.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah,
real shit stirring Keith.
I do love that.
At his posh New York restaurant, Balthazar.
No, he woke up this morning and go, you know what I'm going to do today? You guys make the creme brulee. I'm going to be shit stirring over here in the corner.
Get me a big pot because I got a lot of shit to stir. This has made news all over the world, Keith McNally.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, organise the brunch menu, guys. There's a salad niçoise.
Oh, that's
the eggs Florentine, the avocado and poached eggs on toast. That's probably why James loves it so much. Where was he? Soho House with the
Soho House, Miami, and someone called him out because he was refusing to order anything other than the avocado toast, which wasn't on the menu.
We're hearing there's availabilities at the restaurant this weekend. Thank you, Gemma. Get to that. What?
Gemma, you should go.
Well, should we do the show from Balthazar next week?
I really think that they should fly us over, and we need to be live outside Balthazar tomorrow. It would be so on brand for us.
Well, our bosses, the Pete's, said, we don't do funerals, so that's why we didn't cover the Queen's funeral. But do we do shit stirring?
Yeah, why don't we go over and stir a bit of
shit stirring?
Yeah, we'll go help Keith.
Yeah, we don't even need to take anyone. We'll just go and do it from the phone. Someone just panel me out up here.
Absolutely. Put your feet up, Keith. We'll take it from here.
God, I'd like that. The shit stirring tour.
I'm available to get on a flight tonight if the Pete's are listening.
Yep, sure.
You're not.
I'm not.
I'll cross into you like I'm doing a
No,
metro whip.
I want to go. You can't go. Well, I don't go.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Sam, Heath, Bridget, hang there. Jay, you're up first. What is your slay / shitster?
Grub.
Grub.
Love it.
You grub.
Perfect.
Oh,
nice.
So Aussie.
Thanks, guys.
That's
you're
all
welcome,
right.
Jay.
You're welcome. You could win 10K with that, you grub.
Yeah.
Sam, what's yours?
Mine's idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich. I love it.
Oh, yeah, carbs.
Who do you use that to?
Well, to pretty much everyone, but it changes as well. But it's the Gordon Ramsay one. You know, the video where he gets it to put bread between her head and he says, "What am I?"
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
That one?
Yes, that one.
Oh, Britney Spears is on the line. Burn in Hell. Okay, thank you.
Oh, no, Britney.
That was a big one.
I know.
Heath, from Keith to Heath, what's your go-to sleigh?
My go-to in the most passive-aggressive, condescending tone you can muster.
Yep.
You know what? How about you do you, boo?
Oh, yes, you do you, boo.
Okay.
When they're making the worst decision of their life. You do you, boo.
I don't like that. But you know what I mean, though? Like, I wouldn't like hearing that about myself.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you do you.
I don't like people being passive-aggressive.
Okay, don't come to New York with me to Baltazar. You do you.
Okay. You can't go unless you start saying it properly. Bridget. Bridget, what's your go-to slay or insult?
You look like a half-sucked mango.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh, that's fun. I love that. Thanks, Bridget. Thank you, everybody.
Tim and Joel.
We are talking about mums mad on the socials right now. And this is a, well, I don't think people are talking about Liz Truss for much longer. Did you see that photo over the weekend in the British press of Liz Truss, the British Prime Minister, next to a head of lettuce? And the headline was, "Which will last longer?"
Oh, my, yeah, she's in so much trouble, Liz Truss. She fired her, I forget the name, the treasurer over the weekend. She's in a heap of trouble with the economy. But then turns out, if you go for a deep dive on Liz Truss's Instagram, she's got a whole bunch of old photos that she hasn't deleted. And I'm not saying they're inappropriate because they're not. They're just a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
So in one post from 2018, it's just a selfie of her in a ski mask, which I don't think you'd see another world leader uploading, with the caption, "Snowflake? More like hashtag flaked out, hashtag cream crackered."
What? Cream crackered?
Cream crackered.
Crackered.
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny too, but you just think maybe a social media advisor might have gone back through and deleted old posts. But no, they're still there. In another one, 2018, she had a brewery holding a pint and with the caption, "See, I can organise a piss up in a brewery."
I know, because that's an old saying. Yeah.
Is this? Is that the caption on the post, or is she commenting underneath the post? Because up the top there it says "Berry."
Oh, I probably. I imagine she's not very good at social media, so
Yes.
she's probably commenting this.
Commenting it
and
instead
then,
of making it the caption.
And then I think the weirdest one, in 2019, she dressed as a devil for Halloween, declared herself a Swiftie, like a Taylor Swift fan, but it's like a sexy devil, like those ears that they wear in Mean Girls, and I just.
Oh, my favourite one is the one with Taylor Swift where she goes, "Look what you made me do."
I like it. I think it's funny.
I know. Well, I guess because as we all get older, our world leaders will have social media presence, won't they?
Yeah,
absolutely. That's just going to be a part of the deal.
But like
How
you said,
old
you
is
would
Liz
think
Truss?
that they would go back and actually
Yes.
delete some of those things
Yes.
just to make it a little more official, a little
Like
more...
Joe Biden, when he got the job, he went back and deleted all his charcoal etchings.
He's so old. She's 47, okay? That makes
Is
a bit more
she?
sense. I did think she was a little
47?
older than
There
that.
you go. That's all right.
Same.
That's pretty good.
No
Bella,
offense, but...
is your mum a bit mad on the socials, Bella?
Yep.
Yep. Cool, thank you.
Good story.
What does she do, Bella?
It's actually about my grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she's quite a feisty lady. She loves commenting on my photos about how they're really bad.
Nan.
Bad, yeah.
Oh,
She's
it's a real
nuts.
nan thing to do, though, isn't it?
Telling sometimes she loves to drop your butt's looking far too big. You need to drop that photo out.
Oh, wow.
I've got a few. I dyed my hair auburn when I was about 18, and I was told
usually when people dye their hair, they go from mediocre to good looking, not the other way around.
Oh,
my
God. She's roasting you like on Comedy Central.
Yeah, is your nan Joan Rivers?
That's awful.
Jeffrey Ross.
She sounds like my nana.
Wow, that's awful. Well, that's what I mean. Old people are either delightful or nasty. I'm on record as that. Yeah, there's no in between.
My grandma used to catfish people. She catfished a guy into taking her onto a cruise, and then once she got on the cruise, she dropped him like a hot sack of shit, and then never saw him again.
Is your grandma a shit stirrer?
She's a real Sarah, or she was a real Sarah Muriel Creasy. Oh, absolutely. She was up in the Lido deck having a good old time, meeting some other guys.
Her name was not Muriel.
Muriel Creasy.
On the Lido deck. What's the Lido deck? Is that something that
I think it's like the games deck.
Oh, okay, right. Like the VIP lounge.
Yeah. Oh, and Muriel Creasy would be in there with a pina colada and a lot of outdated opinions.
Lily, finally, your mum mad on the socials. What happened?
Hey guys, yeah, so my mum pretty much goes through waves where she'll just share maybe 5 to 10 posts a day. It'll be every once a month or a couple of weeks. Like one example was the other day there's 6 types of courage, and then it went through physical, social, moral, etc. Just talking about different
and there's
things.
no method to the madness. It just could come out. You never know when it's going to be a social media day for mum.
Literally never, and she'll sometimes be like, "Oh no, I'm deleting social media today," and then they'll all be gone, and then a couple of days later they'll be back, and there'll be more.
Well, Lily, at least rest assured you're looking into the future because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So this is going to be you for future generations. Thanks for the call.
Tim and Joel.
Hey, let's do this. I was today years old when 13, 24, 10. This is when something just strikes you. You're like, how have I got my whole life and not known this before? It's like one of the classic ones is what we all probably learnt way too late in life is the arrow on the petrol bowser in your car shows you which side the nozzle's on.
Oh, yeah, that took a really, really long time.
Well, I didn't know that. I was really way too old before I went, hang on, that's amazing.
And if you get in a different car, it doesn't matter. You don't have to get out of the car and walk around and see where it is because you can just see it.
No.
Or that a rainbow paddle pop is actually caramel flavoured.
Yes.
Say what?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Caramel flavoured.
A rainbow paddle pop. Rainbow's not a flavour. It's actually caramel flavoured, a rainbow paddle pop.
This is freaking me out. Today I saw
rainbow paddle pop. Yeah,
13, 24, 10, by the way, get involved. Do you really, as an adult? Like if someone came into the studio now and said, "Would you like a rainbow paddle pop?" I'd say yes. But if you went to a shop and you had, I don't know, like all the other ice creams,
I'd probably choose a banana one, to be honest.
Oh, yum, banana! I used to love banana Nesquik.
See, my kids eat Magnums. I'm like, you're way too old for...
Oh, your kids are fancy. You're making too much money.
That's what I mean. I'll have a Magnum, thanks. Well, of course you'll have a Magnum. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, join the club, sister.
Yeah, I know. We all want almond Magnums.
So they're the ones with the caramel inside of it.
Oh, the Ego. No, that's too much. No, the almond Magnum is our family's go-to.
Of course it is. You're such an almond Magnum family.
Really?
You are, actually. If you could find it in like an organic version of it, that would be your family.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a bit full cream for us.
Plastic covered aluminium, or like a
bamboo.
Yeah, some stick that disintegrates in your hand because it's so organic.
Yeah, we'll wrap ourselves in beads and eat it in Byron.
Drink the rest of it out of the bottom with a paper straw.
And then compost the stick.
That's you guys.
13, 24, 10. Yeah, we've summed us up. 13, 24, 10. What have you just learnt, really, basically?
Guys, I was today years old when I found out what makes sweet and sour sauce sweet.
Oh, I'm nervous because I love sweet and sour sauce.
So hang on, do we know what makes it sour, or we don't know that yet?
A lot of people think that it's mango or pineapple flavoured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
Oh, let's have a listen.
Sweet and sour sauce, McDonald's. Am I the only one that didn't know what fruit it's made of until today? Have a guess. 3, 2, 1. Apricot. It's apricot.
An apricot.
That makes so much sense. It is apricot coloured. What's wrong with that lady's hair, can I just say?
She looks cooked.
Also, that makes sense because apricot chicken's one of the classic Chinese dishes.
I love apricot chicken.
Does it actually taste like apricot?
we might need to have to. Maybe we should get some nuggies, and I need to so I can check.
I had like 20 of them on the weekend and so much sweet and sour sauce, but I didn't taste the apricot part. And now my tiny little brain is blowing.
Yeah, but you maybe now that you know it's apricot, you'll probably taste apricot. Yeah?
Maybe.
Like it's all about packaging, isn't it?
I've been eating this my whole life. I don't know what to do. I feel like sweet and sour sauce is part of my identity.
You've got to get on the sweet mustard train. That is the goat of Macca's sauces.
Yeah, you tried to throw that in our face the other day. I was like, yeah, I get it.
Oh, it's so good. I actually salivate when I think about sweet mustard sauce. It's so delicious. I'm actually salivating. I need to have a sip of my iced coffee. I'm salivating.
And the way you're saying salivating is weird.
I'm actually salivating.
I'm salivating. You're using every syllable. I am salivating. Are you salivating? I am salivating.
Jimmy, you're salivating.
I'm not salivating. Should I be salivating?
You're salivating.
I'm losing my mind.
Okay, good.
Should we get nuggets? Yeah, okay. We're getting nuggets.
Well, then what do I get in Brizzy? It's a big guzzy town.
Yeah. Either have Mexican.
It's a very big guzzy town here. I think the OG guzzy's just up the road.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Is that where they're from, Guzman Gomez?
Oh, I remember when Guzman Gomez came to Brisbane when I lived here. I'm like, oh my God, have you checked out this new trattoria? It's like Mexican street food, but right here in Brisbane.
So cool. It's so accessible.
Okay, I was today years old. Will, what do you got for us?
All the Fruit Loops are the same flavour.
No, they're not.
Okay. All right. That's amazing.
Yes. All the colours are the same flavour.
Oh, cheeky
Today
buggers.
is terrible. This is crazy. Caramel flavoured rainbow paddle pops, apricot flavoured sweet and sour sauce, and what the hell?
I know. Are you salivating?
I mean, that's your breakfast and lunch ruined with all those facts. We're all salivating. Thank you, Will.
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova. Kate, Tim, and Joel's Week in Review.
We started the week brainstorming.
You and I have to do a podcast on off-Broadway TV shows.
We could do Veronica's Closet, Bones,
Caroline in the City,
Lipstick Mafia.
Put it up on the ideas board along with our kids' book that we need to get off the ground. Let's get Random Penguin involved.
Yeah, well, our manager, the Random Penguin.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, it's always in a bow tie, ready for any occasion.
Yeah.
Well, don't talk to him though, he doesn't talk. There's a penguin.
No, but feed him some fish and he will be a mate for life.
Oh, fish down his gob and just give him a contract and they go, nope.
James Corden was outed, and we had all the breaking news.
We've got some James Corden news. He's been outed again as being a little bit of a strop. In fact, the story that broke earlier today about the restaurant owner that's outed him as being the worst customer ever with examples. James Corden began yelling like crazy to the server, "You can't do your job! You can't do your job! Maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook the omelette myself!"
No.
This is yelling and screaming like a little pig.
Rude.
Like a pig. Could be the demise of James Corden.
We've got him.
We'll be here. We'll push back Fitzy and Whipper. Smallsy's surgery. We'll be on live with
here
updates.
all night.
Does Tina get you going?
What's your number one dating golden rule? Tom.
My one's got to be anyone that starts with the name Tina. It just gets me there.
What's your name? The name Tina.
Tina gets you going.
Are you seeing someone at the moment, Tom?
Oh, yes, I am, actually.
What's their name?
Tina.
Tina gives you the tingles.
Joel's man joined us for Jack Jivin.
Currently, as Jesse's my last dot point, lives with Joel.
Wow.
Welcome, Jack.
Wow. See, I didn't know it was going to be an entire rundown of
we're thorough.
It is Joel Jivin, the, wait for this, Lovers edition.
If you lost your good look, and you will find me.
Oh, beautiful.
You're still the one. You're still the one that I love. The only one I dreamed of.
Lovely to see you, Jack.
It's been a pleasure, thank you.
Keith really loves stirring the James Corden pot.
I love him, but Keith McNally, bit of a shit stirrer. He's really stirring today, hasn't he? Real shit stirring Keith.
I do love that.
At his posh New York restaurant, Balthazar.
I know. He woke up this morning and go, you know what I'm going to do today? You guys made the creme brulee. I'm going to be shit stirring over here in the corner.
Get me a big pot, because I've got a lot of shit to stir.
Then Ricky Lee landed in studio.
I was sitting next to a chick on the plane today that was non-stop coughing and sneezing and not covering her mouth.
Gross. No thanks.
The travellers in general. Like, you just fly private these days, surely.
I know. Where's Ricky Lee private jet parked at the moment?
I was going to say, come on.
Ricky Lee, yeah, let's make it happen.
I hear it stand right. Oh, Ricky's flying over.
So naturally, who would you eat first?
Me or Ricky Lee?
Don't answer.
That's going to get me in trouble either way.
All right. I was like, okay, I'm just offended.
One of you would be entree, one of you would be main, and then the other one would be dessert.
Well, I'm bigger, so I'd be the main course, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, but I'm full of chicken nuggets from yesterday. So
I've got a big rump. Do you like steak, Tim?
Are you serious? I'd have some chimichurri on the side of you, and then I'd have some sweet and sour sauce on the side of Joel.
Now we're salivating for the weekend.
The sweet mustard train, that is the goat of Macca's sauces.
I get it.
Oh, it's so good. I actually salivate when I think about sweet mustard sauce. It's so delicious. I'm actually salivating.
And the way you're saying salivating is weird.
I'm actually salivating.
I'm salivating.
What's wrong with me?
You're using every syllable. I am salivating. Are you salivating? I am
salivating.
Tim, you're salivating.
I'm not salivating. Should I be salivating?
You're salivating.
I'm losing my mind. What a week on the Kate, Tim and Joel show.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.